Coriander.
Hi everybody, my name's Harish. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a rich and hearty Tamil Fenugreek stew that will knock your socks off. I would compare its taste to a goulash even though it's completely vegan. But first, learn how to pronounce Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Kuzhambu.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Kuzhambu.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Venthaya Coriander.
Falsch. Venthaya Coriander. Back to business. So Venthaya Coriander does require some pretty specialized pantry staples. You will need 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, 1 dried red chili, just torn into little pieces, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, a couple of dashes of hing, this is India's answer to MSG, a few sprigs of curry leaves, fresh if you can get them, half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of coriander seeds, and 1 teaspoon of split urid dal. Now, if you're at a loss at where to get all of these ingredients, you can try substituting all of this with a good teaspoon of Bavarian mustard and substituting the fenugreek with about half a teaspoon of coffee powder, instant coffee powder. You do have to try and get your hands on some authentic Indian curry powder though, no cheating there. I'm using Baba's meat curry powder today. Now to your fresh ingredients. You will need about a lime-sized ball of tamarind soaked in water and massaged to get the juice out. 1 cup of coconut milk, that's optional. Apart from which you will need 1 red onion with about 4 pips of garlic and about 1 inch of ginger, a large juicy tomato, all chopped finely. Bam! As well as about 2 cups of your favorite seasonal root vegetables chopped into fairly large chunks. Bam! Alright, that's all our prep done. Let's head over to the stove. Alright, so get a pot on high heat and put a good amount of oil in there. I've got about 5 tablespoons of rapeseed oil. You can use any oil as long as it doesn't have a strong scent, so don't use olive oil. Now start with your curry leaves, chili and mustard seeds, but make sure you have a lid handy because the mustard seeds will splutter. Once they do start to splutter, you can add your other spices. And turn the heat down to medium. That's been going for half a minute. Now we can add our onions, garlic and ginger. That's been going for a minute now and we're ready to add our curry powder. Be generous with this. I'm doing 2 heaped tablespoons. You can also add in your tomatoes now and make sure not to rush this next step. You want to leave all of your ingredients a good amount of time to really get to know each other so that the flavors can develop. This is the base of your stew, so you want it to be complex. So this has been going for a good 5 minutes now. You can see that the oil has started to split, which is a sign that the spices are ready. Keep stirring, and if you feel at any point that your base is starting to burn or stick to the bottom of the pan, don't add water, add salt. And I've been using the ladle to tenderize the mushrooms. And it's a nice, juicy, tender stew base now. So at this point, we're ready to add our tamarind water in. I have added some water to the tamarind paste and massaged it around to get the tamarind juice extract and add that in. Making sure not to put in any of your tamarind peels or seeds, like so. To that, I'm going to add about a cup of water and let it stew for a bit. The base has been on the boil for about 5 minutes now. All the flavors are really starting to come together. Once you're sure that nobody's watching, add about half a teaspoon of salt. You can see that wasn't really half a teaspoon. as well as all of your veg. Alright, this has been on the boil for about 5 minutes now. Let's just check to see if our veg is tender. Almost. We're getting there. Alright, I've given it another minute. The veg is beautifully soft and tender but not overcooked. It's time to add in our coconut milk. Go easy on it for now. Yeah, that's a great color. And that's it, folks. The Venthaya Korimba is done. Before serving, just give it a quick taste to balance out the flavors of sweet, salty, and sour. Once you're happy with the balance, put it in a serving bowl, garnish with a few sprigs of coriander, and you're good to go. This dish pairs well with rice, dosa, or naan. So I made a quick stir fry of broccoli, capsicum, and shallots. Get your wok smoking hot, put your favorite veg in there for about a minute, hit it with some salt and lime juice, and you're good to go. Let's hit it with some Venthaya Korimba. It's earthy, it's sour, it's salty, it's sweet. Bliss. Venthaya Korimba, folks.